Karibuni sana, welcome to our channel today. Today we are learning about Swahili Proverbs. African people are well renowned for their imagery, rhythm, and metaphorical language which they express through proverbs and sayings. Swahili proverbs are rich, enlightening, entertaining, and are practical nuggets of wisdom which are passed from one generation to another. With all the problems that we are currently seeing in the world today, here are some of the proverbs that can be used to caution, offer hope, and express wisdom.
Jamala yako haipotei. That just means that your kindness will not be lost, I think that's what the world needs right now. It's just people to be kind to one another. So when I show kindness to someone and then it impacts them and then they show kindness to the other person, then we'll not have to experience all this hatred and, so let's be kind. Let's just be kind to each other.
As you've said, there are actually so many problems. And being a year that has been 2020, it's been quite a challenge, yeah? And of course, we are being faced by so many things, left, right, and center, and we need to address them. But in our quest to address these things, I think my best Swahili proverb would be mvumilivu hula mbivu. Nothing takes place instant like this. Like, not everything will be instant coffee. And actually, we want to have change. Change in itself is gradual. I think we need to be patient. Because if you're saying that mvumilivu hula mbivu, it simply means he who is patient is able to get the fruit. That's a Swahili proverb. Yeah. So let's be patient if we want to see this change that we so desire, that we so look out for. Let's be patient along the way because it's gradual. We will get there, but let's be patient. In anything that you're faced with, every challenge you're faced with, remember, patience is a virtue you can never just let go of. You want to hold on to it because at the end of it, you will eat a fruit of thereof.
I think one of my best is mtakacha mvunguni sharti ainame. Mvunguni means, that's a Swahili word that means under the bed. And maybe to pull something under the bed, you must bend so that you get there. So in this case, I feel like if we want change to happen, we are the ones to initiate the change. We can't just sit there and be all comfortable. We must inama. Thank you.
So my Swahili proverb to advise people will be, I love this proverb that says, mcheka kilema huzaa kilema. And that is to say, is like, if you laugh at my weakness, if you despise me, then you're likely to walk in that walk. You're likely to experience what I'm experiencing. It's something like that. Maybe someone else can explain it better, but that's my proverbs to the world. That mcheka kilema huzaa kilema. So don't despise me because of the color of my skin or because of where I come from. Because you never know, tomorrow might be you struggling like I struggled or experiencing the kind of racism and prejudice that I'm experiencing. So let's respect one another, love one another, man, and one love. God bless you.
Kidole kimoja hakiui chawa. So one finger does not kill or crush loss. Or I think it could also mean it takes two to tango. So I think I like this Swahili proverb, because you cannot, when it comes to fighting against racism, when it comes to fighting against everything that's happening in the world, you cannot do it by yourself. That's why when there were killings, even in the US, of some of the people from the Black community, there was the Black Lives Movement, because the family alone could just not be heard. So it took people from different places, different races, different countries, different states, to just come together and fight this. It doesn't mean the fight has been lost. We just need to keep doing it. We just need to unite together and fight together. We need to come together and help each other. I cannot do this by myself. I cannot have any conversation by myself. We need to continue having these conversations together and also coming with solutions. Also, two heads are better than one. I might have an idea or a solution that might help someone else, but we need to come together, agree to disagree, and at the end of the day, let's remember the whole world is one race. Nothing defines us. We still have the same blood flowing in our veins. Not race, not age, not religion. We're all the same. So, yeah. Thank you.
There's this Swahili proverb that says, "Ata chui anamkwere." What that means is that even the most vicious leopard has a wife. Further meaning is that the most vicious leopard also needs love. So the root core of any negative action is fear, but the root core of any positive action is love. So always, you can never pay back brutality with more brutality. You can never pay back violence or change anything with a similar action. You have to change it with an equal and opposite action. So for me particularly, love counters a lot of brutality. And so as we're having these conversations, I am having a lot of the time to balance, to have that tension between grace and truth. It's not either or, it's both and. And that's a very tricky line to tread, but it is necessary to have these conversations. I'm not here to target people and tell them gotcha, or basically to hurt people. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I am having conversations with people where we can have imperfect and uncomfortable conversations, but still have both grace and truth. Thank you.
Swahili proverbs are thought-provoking and not confined to their literal meanings. They are used to teach language, culture, and pass difficult message across. Swahili proverbs are actually sometimes prompted by words that people like to use and are commonly used by the elderly or parents. Proverbs are actually commonly printed on kangas. Kangas are colorful, popular garments that are worn by women in East Africa, and they're used also for decorative and protective purposes. You will get to hear Swahili proverbs in stories, jokes, songs, and sometimes headings of articles. By using a Swahili proverb, it makes one seem wise.